Hi guys, today I'm going to complete the Ethernaut challenge in 24 hours.
One day, someone came up with a great idea. Blockchain. And everybody else was like... Now, the question is, how can we use this technology to make a developer on YouTube? Scream. I know, said Gavin Wood. Then he reached into his pocket and brought out this.
With Solidity, it makes everybody mad because it's stupid.
Okay guys, today we're gonna do something exciting. There's something called Ethernaut. It's a bunch of contracts that you can hack, and if you can hack them, you know that you're smart, and if you can't hack them, you know that you're dumb. So today we're gonna hack as many as we can, and that is the challenge. The ultimate challenge, the ultimate fucking challenge is to hack all the Ethernaut contracts in one day, which is near impossible for me. So first thing first, we need to start the node. We'll grab one of the private keys, not the first one, because the first one is used to deploy all the contracts, and next step we use MetaMask to import that wallet. You need to deploy the contracts. Say yarn start Ethernaut, if I'm not mistaken. Now we've got Ethernaut on our local host 3000. Then contract password gives us the password, and then we can say contract.authenticate and give it the password, which is Ethernaut 0. And when it's confirmed, you click submit instance, and it asks you to do another transaction to check if the level is completed. The level is completed. Now you can go to level 1. It actually cheers you. Well done, you have completed this level. Well done, you have completed this level. Well done, you have completed this level. Let's start then. The challenge begins. Do we have a contract object? Yes, so the contract is ready, and it asks me to claim ownership of the contract and reduce the balance to 0. If the contribution is more than the contribution of the owner, we win. So let's get the contribution of the owner first. Contract, contribution of the owner is 0. So if we contribute anything to this contract, we'll get the ownership of it. Do you need any input for that? No, but it's payable, so we give it some ether. Transaction is completed, the block is updated. So we must have, yeah, okay. We're now the owner of the contract, so we can actually withdraw the funds from this contract. So I'm gonna do that. If the block is updated, okay. Did I get my ether back? Yeah, okay. Okay, the balance of the contract is 0 now, so we can submit the instance, and we should be able to win this level. Claim ownership of the contract below to complete this level. Good thing about VS Code is that you can actually click on the owner and see where it's being set. It's being set in the constructor. Who says I cannot call the constructor? I am the owner now. How did that work? So my task is, this is a coin flipping game where you need to build up your winning streak by guessing the outcome of a coin flip. To complete this level, you'll need to use your psychic abilities to guess the correct outcome 10 times in a row. I can do that. We might need to call this from another contract. Okay, finally I got it. It's gonna increase the consecutive wins. It's currently 0. So let's run the attack. Oh, it increased. We have got it. So attack one more time. So every time we attack, we need to wait for a new block to be published before we check to see if anything's changed. Okay, it's working. So this tells you that there is no source of randomness in Solidity. So if you see a coin flip contract or anything like that, you can actually hijack the source of randomness in that thing. Now I'm at 10. So we've completed this level. We have completed this level. Well done, well done. Claim ownership, okay. And then it's got a function called change owner. If tx.origin isn't the message.sender, that means if it's getting called from a contract, we change the owner. That's easy. T is equal to telephone and just call the attack function. That's it. Should now be the owner of this thing. Contract is uploaded. Oh, I am the owner. So that worked.
Too easy bitch.
Easy bitch.
I always fall into this trap when I get at start button бичами точечки бичаусин dying go от антеннеласемыстри.
So I spent some time fucking around, but I'm now back at it. You are given 20 tokens to start with, and you will beat the level if you somehow manage to get your hands on any additional tokens. Okay, let me check the balance of the player. It's 20. Player has a balance of 20, but how? Odometer. Odometer. What is that? Oh. Okay, the trick is an unsigned integer. When it goes below 0, it starts over from the top, meaning the maximum number that fits into an unsigned integer. If we can transfer more than 20 tokens to someone else, we go negative, and negative means starting over from the top. It checks the value over here, like the balances of the message.sender minus the value should be more than 0. Oh, or if we use more than 0, a number more than 0, more than 20, like 21, that's gonna turn this thing into a positive number. It's gonna give us a lot of coins, a lot of tokens. That's really dumb of Solidity to do that. But hey, don't ask questions. We don't care about Solidity. So let's check out our balance again. Bruh.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
The goal of this level is for you to claim ownership of the instance. Okay, difficulty 4 out of 10, that's the first 4. It has a fallback function which delegates call with message.data to this delegate function. So we need to call the pawn function of this using a transactions data. So transaction format is something like this. I'm going to copy paste this in here so I don't forget it. Okay, to call a function, we need the name of the function and the input value of it. Web3 utils dot. Okay, it's got what we need. So give it that. Then we want the 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we grab that and we use that as the hash value thing. That should work. It's gonna give us the ownership. Transaction completed. Now we're gonna call it contract.owner. Yes, I got it, man. These things are too easy for me.
Well done, you have completed this level.
Clear the console. Some contracts will simply not take your money. The goal of this level is to make the balance of the contract greater than 0. That is easy. Oh, I didn't actually save that. This might work this time. Okay. So now we have our thing. Now if we destroy that, we're going to increase the balance of the other address. So what was the address of it? Okay. Yes.
I am the king of Solidity.
I am. Like the walls to pass the level. The stupid thing here is that the password is saved here as 32 bytes of data, and data on blockchain is public. Even though it is private here, that means nobody outside of the contract can interact with it. Doesn't mean you can't read the data. So we can say web3.eth.getStorage@, give it the address, give it the storage index, which in our case is 1, and then error and value. That's what's in that password.
A very strong secret password, smile.
It is a very strong secret password though.
New difficulty can't beat me. Cause you know how strong daddy is.
I tend to fuck around a lot. So let's get to the next one. Next one is the hardest one yet, according to this difficulty meter over here. So while we get an instance of it, the contract below represents a very simple game. Whoever sends it an amount of ether that is larger than the current price becomes the new king. When you submit the instance back to the level is going to reclaim kingship. You beat the level if you can avoid such a self-proclamation. Okay, I have an idea. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but hear me out. Okay, that's a genius idea. So here, everything is dependent on the success of this transfer function. So if this transfer function fails, oh boy, if it fails, the whole thing fails. So nobody can take ownership back. External payable, and it always reverts the call. Send a fucking transaction without a reason string. Transaction reverted. Why? I've spent hours on this with no luck. Number 9 has got me so far, and it's something stupid, like really stupid. I can't make any transactions from my contract to this contract. Like it just doesn't work. I know the solution. I just can't send any ether to this. I don't know why. I don't understand. What the fuck is wrong with this? It gives me no errors. That's the most stupid part. Like I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I figured out the solution, but I just can't pull off a simple action that is irrelevant to the solution, which is transferring something to the contract. So the problem over here is that Solidity is not even in version 1, so in each version they release, they introduce new breaking changes, and these changes are not well documented. So if you're on version 0.80, you have to call a certain function to make it work in these situations. But if you're on version 0.60, that's the same function will not work. So I wasted a lot of my time searching to find the right function to call. A lot of my time. And that made me realize how stupid Solidity is. That is so fucking stupid. That is the most stupid shit I've seen in my entire life. Didn't know I need to have an empty string at the end of. Why do I need an empty string at the end of it? Anyways, guys, completed number 9. Fuck this shit.
That do be really stupid, man. Don't be angry. It's okay.
Alright.